Hello everybody, welcome back. We are playing some Gwen Caitlyn today, and I am so excited for this stream. I don't know if you guys have played this one too much, but I know it kind of just came up in the past few days. I know Majin Bay just did a video on it. I heard him talking about this on his podcast, the Master Runeterra podcast, whatever, and I was instantly excited for it. And I played a whole bunch yesterday. Probably the most I've played like throughout the day, just in a while, because I just haven't found a deck lately that I've like really enjoyed. And so I've close to a 60% win with it, like 58%, something like that. And oh my goodness, it's so much fun. It's like the first deck in a while this season where I actually feel like I have a lot of agency over the games. Like a lot of times I either felt in other decks I was either throwing the game or I was just getting lucky and winning. But like this one, it actually feels like I've been making decent plays. It feels like you have a lot of clever ways to do things. And it has a really good, like from what I can tell, right? It's not like I wouldn't say it's super favored into Kaiser or anything, but it feels like you actually have ways of interacting with that deck, and it's like not impossible to win. 3 elusives is super great. 3 vengeances, and essentially a 4th vengeance and despair is so nice. And despair is also fantastic against Alawi. So this deck, oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun with it. And I've had so many crazy plays with it. I actually climbed probably like, you know, however many, I don't know, 60% win rate over however many games, and I'm having a blast with it. And Gwen and Caitlyn are like 2 of my favorite champions at the moment, and putting them together in a deck just feels so good. It's a controlled deck, but it feels very offensive. You can, with the hallowed triggers, turn your Caitlyn into like a, you know, like a 5/3 quick attacker, which feels really good, especially in a lot of like the chime decks these days where, you know, a 3/3 quick attacker on turn 4, 5, 6 just isn't going to get much done sometimes. So now you can actually like buffer up and it feels really good. This is interesting. I feel like we really want to look for vengeance and stuff. I don't know if we care for Vile Feast. And Gwen, I don't know. Maybe we want to bring Gwen in later. Without any hollow triggers early to trigger her, I don't think it's going to do much to just drop her as a plain 3/4 into frostbites and stuff. So I'd like to get the chimes, or not the chimes, sorry, the flash bombs. The flash bombs are infinitely better than chimes. Ugh. But yeah, so like the big combo, not the big combo, like one of the really cheeky ones. Get the hollow triggers in your Sting Officer, so when he attacks, he puts in a lot of work. And I've definitely won a few games that way. The Pharaoh's Financiers offer just a lot of like late game value and flexibility. Oh my word, I had one crazy game with it the other day where I played Pharaoh's Financier into okay, that's whatever. That's like the one target I was thinking about, like Vile Feast is good on, because I wouldn't want to Vile Feast in Aphelios and Sentry, but Ice Archer is pretty okay. I do think we'll take this and then just save the mana for next turn. So anyway, sorry, I was saying, I had Pharaoh's Financier into a Sputtering Song Spinner. They were insane hits. I don't remember what they were, but like they were insane, right? Do we ever play into an Avalanche? I don't know if that's ever a thing in this deck. I think we'll just play our one action and try to get in.
All the world on one arrow.
We'll get into everything. Sure.
These are our lands.
So we can't do too much about that, but I think we'll probably still hit her with the Piltover Peacemaker just to get the lots of extra flash bombs to try to kill her. It's kind of playing with fire just to help with them for lottery, but we want to get the flash bombs going anyways. And okay, sure. Burning a Troll Chant there is like fine with us, I think. Like I'd rather them use it now than in combat. Because right now we can kind of just block with the Spiderling and we don't really care. That's interesting. Yeah, we want to have Vengeance next turn, so maybe we'll just dump our hand and then just have Vengeance next turn. We'll take the 2 damage from... Yeah, we don't care about Tom Kench. Whoa, she's already leveled? That's actually kind of funny. I didn't realize that was that quick. Okay, I'm actually very interested in this, though. Ashe to Tom Kench? I don't think I've ever seen that, but I don't really know what the synergy is there, but it seems really cool. I guess it's Frostbite something with Ashe and then eat it with Tom Kench? That seems kind of cool. I don't think we ever need to care about their response. Piercing Darkness is really good as well. Although, Glorious Evolution is pretty funny. I guess we could have blocked with the Boisterous Host there, but I don't think it particularly matters. Oh, that's right, okay. So I think we'll just attack with these guys. Do you ever attack with this? I guess so. If they block with Tom Kench, we can get the Piercing Darkness on him. And if they don't block, we just get a good chunk of damage. Hey, Auntie, how's it going? We're playing some Caitlyn Gwen control today. I'm super excited. Wait, why are they doing this now? That makes me very suspicious.
A gift from Aphelios.
Do they have a card that like kills all 0 health units? That seems dangerous. Do we ever just take out Tom Kench here? Do we just pass? This seems sketchy. Is there a reason to ever... I think we should just use Piercing Darkness. We're not getting any value. Oh no, maybe we should just Vengeance, because if they have Troll Chant, that feels really bad. Let's just Vengeance, I suppose. We can Piercing Darkness to Ashe next turn. Haven't checked out the game in weeks again. How's Gwen and why player with Kate? Yeah, I don't know. So this is Sparkling Iced Tea's list, I believe, from Majin-based video. He was talking about it some. The Gwen Caitlyn combo, I think, is mostly for the hallowed triggers. For example, you can get your hallowed triggers on Caitlyn, so instead of attacking as a 3/3 quick attack, instead she'll be attacking as like a 6/3 quick attack, right? Which is so much better into stuff like the chimes and the huge units that have been around everywhere. Do we just aloof into Mystic Shot instead? Does aloof ever do anything? He gets frostbitten. Maybe that's fine. And so the chimes are kind of just like a nice control tool, like that. And Gwen helps with a lot of drain, and it helps put up a lot of pressure that, like, you know, as a control deck, it's just very nice throughout the game. You can put those extra hollow triggers on stuff like your Sting Officers to get in those the extra damage. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one in a while. That thing is huge. Dang. I guess I'll just try to get some damage on it. I love Gwen as a champion though, but I haven't really found too many decks where she's super great until this one. I have close to a 60% win rate with this one so far, so I'm really enjoying it. Okay, now Gwen's like incredibly tempting. She wouldn't be able to trade into the Wolf, the Wyrm Fang pack though. So what if we just jam everything here? Open attack. What are we scared about developing into though, right? Like, why not develop? If we play Gwen, we don't have any answers to anything, though. And, like, I don't even know if I want to attack with her into the Wyrm Fang pack. She has Quick Attack, so she'll be a 4/4 Quick Attack, but if they have Troll Chant or a Freeze, Gwen dies. So I think we just open attack here. We'll get this guy back as a blocker. I just want to get this guy low enough to where we can Piercing Darkness. Interesting. Sure. So now it's out of Troll Chant range. Oh, that's actually really cool too. So what do I want to kill here? I still think we just want to kill the Wyrm Fang pack. That thing's putting out a lot of damage. But yeah, Gwen's definitely my favorite champ from the expansion. All right, perfect timing. Oh, another one. Okay, that's kind of cool. Ashe has 4 health, so we'd have to use both our spells to kill her. That's a bit annoying. Whoa. Okay. I actually think it's kind of cool because a lot of times I feel like the Frostbite decks struggle with card draw, so that's kind of interesting actually. Well, they went out of mana, so I think we'll just kill one of these. Sure. Do we just like completely burn our hand here? That feels really awful. But if we don't, our Gwen and our aloof travelers gets frostbitten. Maybe that's not the end of the world. Yeah, she'll get 2 hollow triggers, which is interesting. So I don't know if it's worth attacking. Or 3 maybe? 3 hollow triggers. So she'll still become a 3/4 if we attack with. Okay, this is actually interesting. This can become a 3/3. We can attack like this. Is there a reason to do that instead of just putting it on our Sting Officer? We'll just go like this, I think. Stinkies. They've got all the answers. Oh no. Okay. Well, we got a Fairest Finance here. That's actually really good because we're kind of running out of stuff to do with our hand. And I don't know if we're particularly scared of Maggot Rain in this deck. I mean, we can't really do too much about it now, but... if they find an Ashe, we're in a lot of trouble. Sputtering Song Spinner. Oh, are any of these good? I guess it's just a kill spell, right? Glorious Evolution's nice, but with Frostbites... We have so many kill spells in our deck. Let's go for Glorious Evolution. Pump up our elusives to where they have to deal with them every turn, pretty much. Nice, okay, that's actually another really good hit. And what is this about?
May I see your invite?
Oh, you know what we need to be careful of? The new, like 7-mana focus speed that turns something into Alpha Wildclaw. That's actually kind of dangerous. There we go. That's a hit. Alright. Only costs 7 mana as well. And so our, whatever cards we draw is going to be reduced by 2, essentially. That's so fun. Oh my gosh, a 3-mana Vi. That's hilarious. Okay, how do you want to attack here? 4 hollow triggers? I think we can just go like this. Because I love that Gwen gets the hallowed stacks too, that feels so good. Do you play Vi with Gwen Kate? Yeah, it's a one-of in the deck at the moment. Really? 2 cards in hand, I think we can... Okay. This is fantastic that we got Glorious Evolution, then we can kind of counteract these Frostbites. And we only need to play... Oh, they're still dead at the moment. Wow, they're dumping everything. Okay, GG. We'll dump our hand just for funsies. Oh yeah! You just drew her, yeah. It's pretty nice, like, as just like a one-off challenger to help pick off backline units. Because you're already running 3 Vengeances and 1 Despair, so it's kind of like just an extra way, I guess, to make sure you get the kills in there. So yeah. Nice. Oh, this deck feels so good. I'm so happy with this deck at the moment. That was an interesting deck we were playing against too. Not necessarily a meta staple, I suppose. Tom Kench Ashe. Alright, here we go. Oh, Smock, I was watching Jay Sensational's video yesterday. It was like a replay of his stream or whatever. And so I was like chilling, eating some snacks, and I see like Smock the Mighty has followed, and he's like, "Oh, thanks for the follow, it means so much." And I'm like, "What? I know that, dude!" I thought it was so funny. I played this deck yesterday. I still prefer Aphelios Gwen though. I haven't tried that one, but yeah, it seems like a fun package. I haven't played like the Invoke stuff in a while. Elise. Okay, this looks like a pretty good start for Elise. I think we will keep the Vile Feast to kind of trade off a Spider. Pillar Peacemaker is really nice too.
We shall sing dance and forget our woes.
I have my orders.
I don't know what is Aloof Traveler's gonna hit in this deck, like Decimate? Do they run anything more expensive than Decimate? Oh, this is really good for us. We just Vile Feast this and then the Drake can attack, right? That feels really good. I haven't seen that card very much either. It's a cool card, but I don't know how good it is. We kind of nullified it there. That was pretty good. I don't think we get punished by playing Caitlyn, right? They're probably pretty aggro. They don't have any like stun spiders in here, I imagine. The Arachnoid Sentries. Legion Grenadier. I think we attack with everything, because if we only attack with Caitlyn, they might just take the damage. and then have an easy unit to attack with next turn. This makes it a little bit more difficult on them. Because now they have to play another unit out and we can respond with our Peacemaker and stuff. Unless they have the one shot, of course. That's not the end of the world, though. Fervor's a good hit also. Yeah. We might just... I don't know, it depends what they do here. If they play another unit... Oh, that's a bit annoying. We could just play aloof. They attack, we kill off their Spider and their Saboteur with Caitlyn and Aloof Traveler. We could block the 4-1 with our Spiderling. Because Aloof's a pretty decent blocker here. I think that's fine. Get something out of their hand. Because we can't play both removal spells, right? Like if we could, I'd probably just shoot them both. But I think we just go Aloof here.
Look, a thing. L, that's not ours.
Nice. They could have other units, which is actually kind of annoying. Okay. Maybe that was kind of silly. Maybe we should have just gone like Ferris Financier or something. I do think we're gonna block there. I don't want to take that much damage. We have a good amount of healing in this deck as well. Oh, tricky. Okay. They only have 1 health units though, so our flash bombs should be able to deal some work. And Aloof kind of cycles through their flash bombs faster as well. Nice. Okay, that's nice. I think I'm gonna go Ferris Financier instead of Aloof Travelers. I want to keep up a response to shoot something. Oh, Piercing Darkness seems really good as well. These are all really nice actually, but I think the healing is probably the best, right? Because we have lots of ways to ping off these guys. Like our traps are gonna hit them eventually. Do we just take Piercing Darkness? That seems fine to me. Formal Invitation? That's like the second time I've ever seen this card. That's actually really cool. I think we just shoot it. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at that.
Explosives primed.
I don't really want to burn my hand right now on this. Like, it seems really good, but... I mean, if they attack, we have double blockers, so we can kind of just pass here, I think. If they play, like, an Elise, we can Piercing Darkness.
Everything's in place.
Okay, we're pretty okay with this, I think.
Well, what have we here?
I think I let him live. I'm not going to shoot him right now. I'm just going to wait and open with Piercing Darkness next turn. Just to make sure we get the heals. And then even if they react with a Fervor, we'll have like Piltover Peacemaker up to kill him. Sweet. Okay, that's good. I feel much safer now. Especially burning one.
Reporting in.
Do we have our Aloof right now just to push more damage? We have a Hallowed trigger. Or just take our attack while we can. I don't know. I kind of like our attack.
Scoping the area.
I thought they would ever block, I suppose, right? So maybe I should just develop. I don't know if there's really punish to that. Okay, just Roots the Decimate. Sure. I think we wait to Aloof. I think we'll wait for next turn. Because if they like draw something that they play on the battlefield, we can get them to draw into another Flash Bomb. Nice, Sting Office is fantastic as well. Traps.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff did it.
Look at that! Oh, this is so fun.
Aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
Oh baby, let's go. Let's go.
I must say, a satisfactory
I love that victory sound. It's like when I first got in Legend of Runeterra. Man, it's so nostalgic. Even though like I didn't even play back then. I played like at release and stuff, but I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But I was so bad that that victory sound was so rare, and now it's like this just joyous noise. I was playing against this one Kaisa deck yesterday. It was just like mono Kaisa or whatever. One Kaisa player, not a Kaisa deck. And so the way it worked out was they played like, I don't know, some X1 unit and Valor on the same turn they had up. Uh-oh, what's happening? Game? Well, okay, cool, we're here. Zoe Aurelion Sol. Interesting. Is Despair ever a keep for Zoe? Like, we can kind of just pick her off with Piltover Peacemaker and stuff, so does it ever do anything? Aftershock, I think, is 100% a keep for... I guess in that case, do we ever even keep Piltover Peacemaker? We have a lot of ping spells like Valpies and stuff, so I think we'll pitch Piltover Peacemaker. But Aftershock, I want to be able to kill Targon's Peak. And Aloof Travelers feels really good too. Dang. Okay. Next turn we can go Sting Officer. I'll be curious if they trade. Or if they just take the Flash Bomb hit. Because I think I'm okay to take the Sting Officer into Zoe trade. Okay, so anyways, Kaisa's story, yeah. I'm playing this deck, right? And so they set up like an X1 and Valor. And they swing to their turn 5. They have Kaisa in hand because they just played like the Rite of Calling. And I hit the chimes on both their little X1 units. And they play like the Heimerdinger emote, like, wow, big brain, you know? I'm like, bro, you're playing like the most busted deck. You can't be out here trash emoting me. And then he FF'd after I like played my Caitlyn or whatever. Or after like after I Vengeance the Kaisa or whatever, it was funny. We'll just take our 4 next turn, I suppose. I don't think it really matters if we loof right now. They're not going to be playing anything huge at the moment. And I want to be able to Aftershock in case. How many Targon's Peaks do they run in this deck? Because I don't think we have... Oh, wow. Okay, I think we will just loof then.
You dropped something.
I guess we're kind of playing an Avalanche, but we don't particularly care. Celestial Trifecta was the most expensive? That seems, like, kind of unusual. I'll probably just play Gwen and keep up Aftershock. Oh. Do we ever still just play Gwen and have a really nasty open attack? Because she'll still be at 2 health. That seems kind of silly. But we get hit by like a Buried in Ice next turn if we develop, don't we? Or what if we just... We could just Aftershock this. We'll be pushing 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I don't know. This seems... I can't Aftershock. Do you think that's worth it? I really wanted to keep up Aftershock for Targon's Peak, but we're pushing a lot of damage this way. And we know their hand isn't super pricey. I feel like these aren't going to be doing too much for a while. Vengeance is nice. I don't know. I don't know what I'm scared of, because isn't Buried in Ice... Buried in Ice is 9 mana, isn't it? I guess they kind of spent that last mana, so I didn't really think I had too much in that. Well, they're definitely going to be getting some big celestial thingies soon enough. So maybe I should have just taken the time to kill that thing. We push an extra 2 damage. Another aloof would be very nice. I think I just want to keep this in hand as a spell shield popper. Maybe like you try to use this as burn? I don't know. I feel like I lose with this type of deck too often. I always play weirdly, oddly. Oh, there we go. That's something. I guess they could obliterate it with the comment. This feels tricky. Do I ever just kill this? I don't think it matters at this point. Because if we develop next turn, we're playing into an avalanche. We'll have 3 hollow triggers if we just chuck this guy out. So our Gwen will do like 6 damage and drain 2.
All dolled up and nowhere to go.
What they'll probably just run freezes though, right? So what if we just pass and develop? I don't know. This feels so tricky. I never know what to do in spots like that. Another Lodros, okay.
There she is, our guest of honor.
I've never been the guest of honor anywhere before.
Because if they don't have an avalanche or something, this does a lot of damage. And we still have enough for put the Peacemaker into Vengeance if they play Aurelion Sol. Okay. They could still play Aurelion Sol because Aurelion Stars reduces cost by 1. But they did just get... Do we ever pick it off? I don't know. I think we just swing in.
Come in.
Hold still.
I'd like to keep our Gwen alive if we can, as like the extra drain damage on top, like a Mystic Shot every attack turn. And just try burning them down with Ledros. Because now that she's out of avalanche range, I feel nice and safe. Yeah, that feels sketchy. I'm not sure. Okay. So at least we can kill him right away. This will put them to 6. So then we'll have 4 in hand. If he gets to 9 health, he can play Ledros and double Mystic. Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. Next turn, we'll probably just drop a Ledros into Ledros. Or I guess we could try to open attack with Gwen to try to get the 2 drain damage there and then play our Mystic Shots, see how that goes. Yeah, which is probably win con now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't imagine we're ever putting too much board pressure on them now. Well, like a Vile Feast, yeah. Oh no! Okay, Ledros, do your work. Uh-huh. Even if they obliterate this one, we'll have a second one in hand.
Love, don't you?
And since he's a fearsome, he can't really... He'll have to do something else to get our block with our Gwen and our Ledros, because 3 hallowed triggers is pretty spooky for them. Interesting. Mystic Shot. Okay, we have 6 burn in hand. Gwen's draining 2. Do we ever just put it on stack so they can't react with a Kindly Tavern Keeper or something? Is that ever a thing? Or do we just Ledros so then we'll have triple Mystic Shot to finish it off? I don't know. Because what if they have another Star Shaping? That feels really bad. Okay, I think we're fine with that. We can kind of just drop another Ledros here, right? Like our Gwen might die, but we're gonna be just dealing so much damage through Ledros eventually that they'll run out of ways to deal with them, I hope. Like if they ever go to 2 mana. Okay, sweet, there we go. GG! Woo! Look at that, I'm so clever. That was fun. I haven't played against like those super hardcore control like Targon decks in a while. That was pretty cool. GG, GG. Alright, Plat 2. Woof, it's been like a week or so since I've been in Plat 2. Let's go. Annie Jhin, awesome. This is another fun matchup. Our traps and our Gwen healing are both really nice. Mystic Shot doesn't seem too bad. I like Sting Officer, but is he ever a good keep on when we're attacking on odds? Ah, it feels so good if you can get the traps going early. Okay, Withering Wheel is also a really nice card, but Ledros, you're not going to be doing too much, you guy. You carried last game, but you don't really belong on this opening hand. Oof. We're taking 6 damage right now. If we block with a Ferris Financier, we take 1, 2, 3, 4. If we just shoot 1, we take 3. I think that's fine. Okay, that's not too bad, I suppose. And I'm not too afraid. Like, if we get a hit or 2 with our Sting Officers, that feels pretty good. Next gen will have Whale up as well, if they develop a lot of X1s. By the way, have you ever played a seasonal? Because I'll probably get in this one that I don't really know how it works. I have never. No, I've never even gotten a Masters. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it works either. Ooh, okay, that's kind of funny. Like burning the ephemeral. It steps to 2 traps, obviously, which is nice, but I'm surprised by that. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Do we ever just Aftershock the Saboteur? Yeah, that's grandmother, yeah. That's cool that you'll get in, that's exciting. What do we do here? Block here. How greedy do we want to get for this Withering Whale? I don't think we want to get too greedy. I think we'll just play Ferris Financier. Oh, I love Sputtering Song Spinner. Is that better than Shock Blast, though? Probably not.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
I don't think this is a very good attack for them right now. Okay. In that case, do we ever just shoot the Saboteur, double block? I don't hate that. You've been doing very well with Bart Gen this season? That's awesome! Fervor, okay. Oh, and they have Jhin in hand. Yeah, I definitely have to block both of these. We'll have 6 minutes next turn. We'll have a decent attack. We can go Conducted Miss into Sting Officer.
You can feel the anticipation in the air.
You have great matches against every deck basically except Kaiser. Yeah, that's cool. I've been trying to play that, man. But after you were talking about it, but I'm so bad with it. It's a lot of fun though, but I was not doing super well with it. I like Shen. He's so cool. He was like one of the first champions I played a lot because I played a lot of Fiora Shen back when I first got into the game. There's no way he blocks here, right? Okay. Just one trap is all we need to hit, and we can Shack Blast. Oh, okay. Or we could just double Pilt over Peacemaker, I suppose. That doesn't feel great, though. Annie.
You're quite a little fire starter, aren't you?
This isn't a very threatening attack. I think we can just block Jhin with our Conductor of the Mist and then Pilt over Peacemaker. Jhin has always been one of the coolest champions. I'm glad he's kind of good now. Yeah, it's really cool. I think we just shoot her. Okay. I want to get as many traps in as possible to make it very difficult for them to ever develop. Oh, here, an OTP shut on League. That's cool. I'd love to see. Oh no, that's not nice. Wait a second. I don't think I've ever actually seen anybody play that. That's kind of funny. Okay, we're down to 10 health. Vengeance isn't bad. I guess we just take our attack. Decimate. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna kill this dude. I don't want him getting any extra Lotus Trap triggers. That's like slightly annoying, but we can still just develop him into a ephemeral blocker next turn if we need to. So I'd very much like to see a champion. One of our champions would be really, really good here. That's not bad either.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
Do we ever just Shock Blast here? And then play Conductor of the Mists? I guess it's fine, because you don't really have a blocker, I suppose. Alright, let's go! We got there. Man, I wanted to beat out for that Wither Girl earlier, but I guess we played it out alright. That worked out pretty alright. We're killing it today. I am loving this deck. But yeah, Ahri's the same for me. I play a lot of Ahri in League of Legends, so I was really excited to see her in lore. I think she was just like a really fun character in LOR too. But it is so funny, like if you think about how many champions they have, like how many crazy cool mechanics they're gonna come up with to like represent their like compare them to League. I don't know. I think it's exciting. For example, Kai'Sa is really cool in like the design. She's obviously a little bit overpowered at the moment, but like the Acathian Rain, I feel is like pretty spot on. I think we want to look harder for our Vengeances and Despair. That's not too bad either, I suppose. Poisonous House into Sting Officer turn 2 is pretty solid. I don't think I'm too scared to ever develop Boisterous House here, right? Like, even if they did play their one drop, I think it's fine. I don't know. For some reason, like, if they ever open pass on turn 1, anybody in any deck, I'm always like, something's shifty there. I don't know about that. This makes it difficult for them to do something with Sharp Sight as well this turn.
If I can save a life, I must.
Sweet. This is like one of those things. Hitting the flash bombs to Belveth the Elders feels so good.
Die, creature.
Oh, really? I guess so. I guess I'll just like saving health. I don't know, a lot of times I feel people keep that Belveth the Elder back in that situation just to like keep the spell shield around, but I guess they're like, oh, we're just gonna die to flash bombs anyways. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, how do we play around Kai'Sa? Do we ever just pass here? I don't think so. I think we play, because even if they kill one, like if they have a one drop, they can only pick off one. I don't want them to end the turn and feel. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but we can still Vile Feast that. Unless if they trade off for Sting Officer, are we really annoyed by that? Okay. Okay, sure. I think we're pretty okay with that. It's not fantastic, but it saves us from having to deal with Valor later on. which is obviously pretty annoying. Do we ever just... Oh, this is so difficult. Do we ever play Caitlyn or Aloof? Or... We don't have any answers for Kai'Sa, so I think we need to draw a card. Hopefully just card a Kai'Sa.
That's not ours.
Sweet, okay. That's good. Because they're playing mono Kai'Sa, right? So we just got rid of one of their only 3 threats. Well, they also obviously have the Void Abomination as well, but... And no turn 5 answer to Kai'Sa is pretty difficult. Okay, that feels good. We'll just play our Boisterous Host here. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, which is a bit annoying, because... Oh, I guess our champions can actually hit into... Yeah, with the hollow triggers, that feels good. Okay, sweet, sweet, we're feeling good. You're trying to make Cannon rig right now, but he's so bad. Yeah, I heard, I think it was Majin Bay did a video with, like, the worst win rate champions or whatever, and apparently Cannon's, like, one of the worst, winningest champions in the game at the moment. We can assume they don't have a Kai'Sa at the moment. I think that's kind of whatever. This is annoying because they don't get hit by the flash bombs actually, but... How are we dealing with these guys? They're actually kind of a pain. And still no answer for Kai'Sa is kind of difficult. Yeah, this is pretty bad. They're gonna have elusive, I suppose. Is that the end of the world? We'll just pass here.
There's still time. We have to. We have something to void.
Is this gonna kill our Caitlyn? We're just gonna save our mana in case they have like a Valor, and then we can develop after they attack, because our Boisterous Host is probably gonna die, but... Giving her tough 2 is really annoying, actually. Can't really do too much here, I guess. Unfortunate. Another Concerted Strike would be annoying next turn, but... We'll have 3 hollow triggers, so both our champions can get in. Well, sort of. I guess we'll probably just... Okay. This is tough. We didn't find any of our vengeances or our despair.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
Like, if we just swing in with our... Oh, that's actually kind of annoying now. A little bit too late. If we just swing in, what happens? I guess this is our only way to really push damage. If they have a Sharp Sight on Kai'Sa, that's a bit annoying, but... We're just dead on the open attack with their elusives. That's so funny. I've never been roasted by Silvering Divers so hard. We have to try to kill the Kai'Sa here. I don't think it's gonna work, but... Like, there's a chance we draw into... Or I actually don't even know if this deck is running Ruination. I don't think it is. Yeah, okay. That's fine. GG. Yeah, I don't think we're running Ruination, so... Well, we finally ran into Kai'Sa, so we finally lost. Pretty good start, though. We'll take a 4-1 start, though, anyway. Have you ever played in tournaments and stuff for other card games? Like, I love playing Magic, but I've never been... I don't know, I've always been like too shy to go to tournaments and stuff. I went to like just like a normal Friday night Magic type thing, but they were all playing Commander, and I brought like a standard deck. And no one wanted to play with me, and I felt bad, so I never went back. This is actually... Double Aloof feels pretty decent here. I do think we should Conductor of the Mists. Just trying to find something else. We'll just keep one Aloof, though. We have 3, so if we draw another one, we're fine. Oh, you weren't playing Legends of Terra in their meta? Yeah. When Ari Kench came out, it was like just about the time I really actually started to play like a fair bit. Sorry, I missed that message. That was a while ago. Okay, do we ever Boisterous Host instead of Sting Officer? Like, what happens? We get double Sting Officer if we take 4 damage this turn. But we lose to Sharp Sight pretty hard. Let's just get our hollow triggers. Damage them some. I only played Hearthstone before the war, and I just got to Legend once and stopped playing because of how much you have to spend on the game. Oh, yeah. You're more of an FPS guy? Yeah. Over the past, like, 2 years, I've pretty much been League of Legends, Rocket League, and card games. Not necessarily in the order, it just depends at the time. But, yeah, I like FPS games, but a lot of my friends have stopped playing video games. And so, like, when I'm just on my own, I prefer to play stuff like League or card games. I'm glad they touched below Sharp Sight Mana too. But yeah, stuff like Overwatch I really liked too, even though I was never like fantastic at it. No. What did you play in Overwatch? I was mostly in Ana main by the end of it, but I liked playing Tracer and stuff, which it's funny because Tracer was probably my best. Do we ever develop Caitlyn here? Or do we just rip aloof to try to kill our Kai'Sa?
We made it.
Maybe they don't have a Kai'Sa because... Okay, sweet, that's one Kai'Sa gone. Ana main, Giga Chad. Oh yeah, dude, I loved Ana. I wasn't very good. I was only ever like low plat. I never got higher than like... I never ever hit diamond, but... Oh, you played ball, that's super fun. I don't think it really matters if we block here. I played Tracer a lot, which she was probably my best character for a while because I played her all the time in like quick play and every now and then if we needed a flex or whatever. But I don't know. I just never played her in competitive because I thought I was bad, right? I kind of had the thing like, oh man, if I play DPS, I need to play well for the team, you know? And so I never actually... maybe I should keep up Vengeance Mana here, but I kind of want to develop an attack. We got rid of their Rite of Calling and their Kai'Sa from hand. So I feel like we're probably safe to have at least one attack. Stinkies! Never ever ever go below Vengeance Mana. Used to flex tank and then just OTB ball if we got released. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, now we can't even attack with Caitlyn. Okay, so I guess we're just going Sting Officer here. And they went below Sharp Sight Mana, so that feels pretty alright. This is a good chunk of damage as well. You got so close to GM2, I'm still kind of mad about it. Yeah. Like, there's something weird, like, for Rocket League, I got into, like, the top 1% of players-ish. And that was, like, such a personal pride thing for me, right? Like, anytime I'd fall out because I didn't play for a few months, I'd grind it until I got back into that high rank. And then I'd stop. And then a few months would go by and I'd come back and I'm like, man, I'm so bad at this. I'm used to be good at this. I need to be good at this game, you know? So, like, if they have Red Arcane, we feel pretty bad, but we probably just rip Vengeance anyways. If they play Valor, we can Mystic Shot. Oh. Do I ever still just Mystic Shot Vengeance? It feels like it just absolutely gets devastated by Rite of the Arcane. Ah. But we lose everything.
Just kill me.
Is it ever worth it? What happens if we pass? Do we ever win if we pass? Okay, so like my one friend, I remember one time in college, I was like right when I started playing Rocket League a lot. He was like, bro, you play that game so much, you're not even Grand Champion? And I took it so personally. Like, I felt like he was insulting me. And so, ever since then, I had to like get really, really good at the game. If they have Hourglass, it's really annoying too. Okay. But I think our guys stay alive. So I think we have to open attack because of Cataclysm, right? And just hope we can find another answer. Double Fierce Finance here is an answer, I suppose.
Give chase. They're in for a surprise.
We have 5 flash bombs in the deck, which isn't too bad. Ah, brutal. Why are we running to Kai'Sas all of a sudden? We were having so much fun this morning. Sorry, I think I've been like jabbering too quick and I mumble. Okay, I really want to learn League right now, but I'll probably try Overwatch 2 when it comes out. Yeah, that's like I've been playing League since like late 2019, and I just got to like Gold 1 a few days ago. It feels like it's a tough game to progress in, but it's so rewarding when you do. Because like people have been playing the game for like so much longer than me. I guess Stunning Shot is fine. But oh, I really like Sputtering Sling Spinner too. I actually think this might be okay because we need to find something to like pop a spell shield. But I guess we can't do both in the same turn. Kaisa. Yeah. I was like, I want to try Overwatch too, but there are so many games that like I get them, but I always just like resort to my favorite games, and so I never actually play. Wow, this feels really bad. Sorry, Caitlyn, you gotta go. Yeah, I always just like revert back to my favorite. Kaisa. I always just resort back to my favorite games after like, you know, a few hours, which is a shame because like I used to play a lot more games when like my friends would play more. But now that it's pretty much just me, I kind of just stick to my routine, you know. Because I see the improvement day by day, which is rewarding. Yeah, like, maybe it's just because I'm, like, I tend to be not as, like, over-the-top rage mode about games and stuff. But I think League is such a fun game. Like, it's such a meme that it's, like, it melts your brain and stuff, you know, and, like, all this stuff that it's very toilsome mentally. But I still think it's, like, a super fun game, even, like, when things aren't going great. It's a very, very unique like mechanics that's just so fun to practice. I'm like Silver 2, so there's a lot of stuff I still don't understand. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Because like I get more frustrated myself for being bad at card games than I do for Legends of Runeterra. Alright, sorry, I mean at League of Legends. Because I used to play a ton of sports, and so like I always wanted to get better, but it was more like that self-motivation of doing it to prove it to myself that I can get better and stuff, right? It's not I need to dominate my opponent. And so I don't know, stuff like League and card games and stuff, it feels so good to be able to improve like that. Just Mono Gwen, I wonder what this is, because this is kind of interesting.
The party never ends, nor its spirits.
They're playing Shadow Isles, so how much do we play around Vile Feast? Like, what if we just play our Pillar Peacemaker right now into Caitlyn? Like, I feel like that's much better, right? Because Sting Harvest is really nice at the moment because there just aren't a ton of Pokesticks, Vile Feasts going around Mystic Shots. So in this kind of matchup, I think it's okay to hold on to him for a bit and just go for our champion here. Yeah, it has a text community, the game changed your life. I guess I never played Overwatch or CSGO. Yeah.
Gonna find a gift for an action, right, Arda?
No Mystic Shot only the fast speed react is a bit disappointing. Oh, interesting. So we lose our Caitlyn either way. So I think we should just Aftershock the Merciless Hunter because we'll only take 2 damage that way. Triple Vengeance in hand is a bit over the top, being they only have 3 champions. Sure. We're getting lots of flash bombs though, so we're feeling fine. We just need to hit a few draws here. I mean, I guess that's something. I don't know, I don't really want to pass. I think we'll just start with Vile Feast. And then maybe they'll tap out or something and we can play our Sting Officer.
Out here.
Perfect, okay. That's actually a bit of a problem. Now I kind of wish I had that Vile Feast. They have 7 flash bombs. There's a chance we just nuke it. Oh my gosh! Let's go! We'll take it. Oh my gosh. We can still play Ferris Financier and keep up Vengeance. Man, they're really going for those hollow triggers. Oof. Is Shock Blast any good? We already have so much targeted removal. I think like we're actually okay to go Hextech Anomaly here. Oh, that's actually hilarious. I don't know if it's any good, but they're never developing a board. We're just gonna nuke anything we play. Aloof's really nice. I like that. Yeah, Aloof's really good here if we can hit some flash bombs.
Look, a thing.
Elf, that's not ours.
And they had atrocity. Okay, I guess I should have expected that. I hope they're not playing too many of those.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
I think they know we're keeping up vengeance mana.
We are the very
Ooh, clever.
soul of this
Okay. Interesting.
You're wearing that.
I think we're pretty happy with that. We can just build over Peacemaker this dude. And there's a good chance we can have a nice open attack. I'd really like a champion. We're kind of chipping away, but not really getting any super big advantage here. Oh, Gwen's only 4 mana. Oopsies. I don't know why I thought they... Well, they didn't develop anything anyway, so there's a good chance we can get an attack here. I think we just developed Gwen.
Zoe mends the soul.
Is it worth it to even attack with this dude then? I don't really want to put him down to 1 health, like blocking here. I think we'll just attack like this. The drain feels so good. I love that. Okay. It's a very fun, satisfying like sound effect too. Merciless Hunter.
Love it when they run.
Okay. Do we ever just pass? Because if we aftershock right now and they play Gwen, they'll be able to attack with Gwen on the open attack if they develop here. But we don't have any way of protecting our Gwen either way, unless we like use a Vengeance on the Spiderling. But this is a fearsome blocker, and I don't really want to take that damage. I think we can just kill Gwen on stack. I don't think it really matters.
If only she could see me.
We have enough for double vengeance just in case they... Okay, that feels pretty nice. Oh, wow.
Nothing to fear.
Do we just take that? I don't particularly enjoy that, but... Double vengeance doesn't feel very good here. Oh, jeepers. I think we just have to pass this turn because if they have atrocity, we just lose if we try to double vengeance here.
One stitch at a time, we'll make something totally new.
Okay. That's actually really nice. We'll have 11 mana. How do we do this though? This is very difficult. I guess we just despair. Pop spell shield. It's like if they had some way to pop their own spell shield, that'd be so funny. Into piercing darkness. Okay. Well, that Gwen doesn't have spell shield though. Oh no, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I guess we just take our attack while we can.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
We actually need to keep up double vengeance the next turn. We can't like develop this financier. Okay, so now if they have atrocity, I don't think we can do anything about it. Oh, Mystic Shot's actually really good. Okay. Okay, we're happy with that. Wow, we're still losing there. That's funny. This is so funny. Okay, come on. No red negation. No atrocity. Woo! Okay, let's go. Okay, give me progress day. To go for another X-Tech anomaly. I think it's probably just like the best here, right? That's kind of funny.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
Sing, dance, and forget our woes. Ruination. This Mystic Shot, what's it gonna do? We can put them down to 4. So we'll just need to find one other piece of burn. I don't particularly enjoy that. What if we Mystic Shot? Then they're kind of forced to put another unit on board.
A brief engagement,
Okay.
but a joyous one.
I'm really tempted to Vengeance here, but I think that's just kind of silly.
Really?
Do we want to put everything to 1 though? That feels kind of bad as well.
Do I have
Like,
to?
does it really matter if we keep this guy healthy? Just keep it out of Vile Feast / Withering Wail range? We just trade here? I don't know. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world.
A bit underdressed.
Quicksand. Okay. That works out fine. They pretty much have to have something else next turn because we can kill him on our next open attack. Okay. This is getting places. Oh wait, did we lose the last game to Kaisa? Should we be at 4-2 at the moment? I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna put it to 4-2 just in case. Oh, that feels kind of bad. I guess we can just Ledros and attack with the Fearsome next turn. He has to block with the Conductor of the Mist, so if he can't respond to our Aloof and our Affairs Financier. Oh baby, do we ever? I don't want to play into a Ruination. I'm like, let's just take our attack and move on. That's actually really funny though. Oh, whew, let's go. Let's go. You got there. 5-2. Alright, we'll play one more. Have a nice fun stream this time. Back in 5-2, we're cruising. I do kind of like the idea of like the mono champion decks with like the Rite of Calling to help filter through. I think it's kind of fun. Reminds me of the old days with like Entreat and stuff. Okay. Zilean. Does Aftershock do anything in this matchup? I know they have landmarks, but like they just summon new ones, right? I don't think that really matters. It's like, what if we just take Despair and Aloof? A cheap way to kill one of their Zileans. Because can they ever win if they don't have a third Zilean? Or if they don't have a Zilean on board? Like, do we just kill them? I don't know. We have so much removal. And Sting Officer is vulnerable to Mystic Shot. But frankly, I don't really know the deck list for this Mono Zilean list. So we're just gonna jam our Sting Officer and hope he sticks. Withering Wail could be okay, I suppose. Especially if the traps hit places. I smell a rat. Caitlyn off the top. Oh, that's actually not bad. Is there any reason not to develop him? Just get our hollow triggers going?
Welcome, one and all, to the Midnight Revel.
Okay. So he dies to like time bombs and stuff, so I guess we just have to jam him now. Kind of unfortunate. What does Aloof even hit next turn? Like a second Zilean? That wouldn't be too bad. I know I've said this joke before, but I always thought Talia's champion spell, I don't even know the name of it. But like the one where it's like manifest a landmark you can for. I'm like, why do people hate that card so much? It's just Shurima Invoke, but obviously the landmark pool isn't quite as good. There's no way our opponent timed out here, right? It's like, it's turn 3 on picking some Zilean thing.
Now, where am I?
I don't want to win my final game on this. I mean, I'll take the win, but I don't want it to be our final win. I really like Ferris Financier. He's obviously not like a fantastic blocker or anything, but it's so fun to be able to pick some of those fun spells. Like Exploding Song Spinner has to be one of my favorite cards in like that 6+ cost pool for the regions. Oh, you just noticed my Bard Shen video? Yeah, you don't have to watch that one. I was really, really bad. I did not play too well, but I wanna figure out how to play it more. It seems like a fun deck. Probably just gonna drop a Loof here if the game doesn't end. I feel bad. I don't think he like purposely is like rage quitting or something, but I always feel bad so bad, right? Because it's kind of like toxic to like, you know, rub your opponent and stuff like that. I always feel so bad if like my power goes out in the middle of a game. I'm like, oh no, my opponent thinks I would be like roping him and stuff. I don't even know what we discarded. I wasn't paying any attention. Quicksand? Wait, what? 3 mana is the most expensive thing? I guess that deck's usually pretty low to the curve, pretty low mana curve, right? GG. Okay. One more. This is gonna be a long video. Stream. / both. Okay. Aphelios Gwen. Cool. Okay. So we need to be careful about the star shapings and stuff. I don't think they'll be able to put up as much of a board presence, right? Because they're running stuff like Solari Priestess, right? Our stuff should just be able to be decent in combat like that. Do we ever ditch Pillar or Peacemaker to look for more ways to kill Aphelios? I think so. Stuff like okay, triple Caitlyn. I guess that does it. But like our Despair, I suppose, could be okay, but specifically Aftershock is really nice in this matchup. Again, kind of just running him into Vile Feast, but I don't know if it's really too great to pass and hold the mana. I think it'd be fine, but we don't have any great responses to Aphelios in turn 3, so it's like kind of take the chance maybe. You're playing this deck right now? Yeah. Okay, sweet, we'll take this. We could run the Mystic Shot on the goat, try to keep our Sting Officer alive. I really like the Sting Officer. Is there any reason we should take the 3 damage, move on, play Caitlyn, try to get a ton of traps? Probably not.
Hello there.
We have Vi as well to try to deal with Aphelios. They'll have 5 mana next turn, so we don't need to worry about a Vengeance or a Comet. Conduct the Mists is chunky, but kind of just dies in combat to the Priestess, which I don't feel super great about. If only we could play 3 Caitlyn's, that'd be pretty dope.
That's your plan.
No way, is this the second time? What if, is there like some bug going on right now? Like if people are just timing out from like invoking and predicting and stuff? There's no way that happened again, right? Okay, I was gonna say that'd be kind of crazy. Actually, I don't think I want to develop, because what if I picked the Meteor Shower? That feels pretty silly. We have a pretty okay attack here. I guess if we play Conductor of the Mists, that kind of plays around it. But then it just gets blocked by... I guess we can do this. If they play Meteor Shower, we can play our Boisterous Host afterwards as well. Okay, that's fine. I think we just keep this guy back then, right? Kind of like a nice blocker. But doesn't he kind of just get roasted by...
Scoping the area.
We're probably going to clear their board. We have enough ways of clearing their board with traps and stuff that we can probably get a nice attack with him later on. I'd really like to find a way to kill Aphelios though. We have so many ways of dealing with him. Aloof's also a fantastic card in this matchup. I feel like I haven't played too many decks with triple Aloof in a while, but I like it. It's a fun card. Cycle your own stuff. Get rid of the big threats. I don't think we've played a single game against Lowy today, have we? It's kind of interesting. We've seen a ton of Gwen, which I enjoy. I think Gwen's a really fun card to play and play against.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
There we go. Okay. Just drops the Gwen. Do you ever just take the hit? Probably just like play Boisterous Host to block. Post combo we can just play our Aloof. Yeah, that's fine. Close to leveling up their Gwen, but as long as we find our answers soon. Okay, that puts her in Aftershock range.
Night flowers upon my blade.
This is kind of awkward. I love how you play... I love how you play Severum against Jhin and they just concede. Oh, yeah. Just got to 260 with Aphelios Gwen. I feel like this deck is solid. And playing around with Celestials is always fun. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know, I feel so silly burning a Mystic Shot on these things. I think we'll just take our pass. We could play Vi. Like if we play Vi, they play Comet. Do we particularly care? That pretty much spends their whole turn, then we can just pilt over Peacemaker the board, can with Caitlyn. If they don't have an answer. What are the odds they don't have a Vengeance or a Comet now though? We'll jam it.
I'll ask politely, though I can't vouch for my partner.
That works too.
Do I have to? Can I paint you?
We will resist.
I don't mind the chump block with this. Obviously he's prone to Vile Feast now, but we get our flash bombs in. Oh no, I think it's thunderstorming. Oh no, if the internet randomly disappears, I'm sorry. I hope we can get this one final win though. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. Do we ever just like dump another pilt over Peacemaker here on Gwen? Because that way there's a good chance a flash bomb will kill her. If it goes wrong, we can... Stinkies. That's kind of difficult to deal with too. How many hollow... Oh wait, they don't have any hollow triggers yet. So I think we'll just rip this. Get some traps in the deck. Try to kill their Gwen. Oh, I guess that works too. This deck plays Hush as well, that'd be good on Vi. Oh, that's true, yeah. At least, now that Vi's on board, I guess she's a bit of a threat for a while. Stinkies, if they didn't have the gem. I guess we can aloof and have our removal up. That seems fine. Yeah, okay, that works. I don't want to shoot Gwen right now, though, because they can just play another one.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Blind and Mystic. That's actually kind of nice with, like, our Ledros, so they can't remove that very easily. We really need these flash bombs to hit some good stuff soon. I don't particularly want to... Oh, that's difficult. Okay. I don't think there's ever a reason to Mystic Shining pre-combat. We can just see what they buff up first. Because I think we have pretty okay blockers for anything here. And they tapped out of any protection for Gwen, so I guess I could Mystic Shadow now. But...
Scared? I don't blame you.
Honestly, you could just... You always play Mystic pre-combat to avoid the damage rate. I think it fizzles, doesn't it? The drain damage? Or am I mistaken? Because I thought I was playing it the other day and I thought it didn't fizzle.
May I see your invite?
Just kill me.
Attention, please.
I think we actually kill the Sunhawk. Leave this available to hit. We take 1 extra damage. But okay, let's see. I think this fizzles. Stink. It doesn't at level. Oh, it doesn't at level 1. Block with 5. Wait, what? I didn't even realize my. I thought I don't. Okay, you're right. I'm throwing. I'm getting so distracted. I'm throwing. Okay, but it fizzles on level 2. Is that the thing? Okay, I guess I'm just throwing. Okay, but we got our tidy little flash bomb hit. Okay, well now you know. Now you know. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's so funny.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
And they can't play any big threat because our vibe will just go after it. Okay, so that was a bit of a throw, but Withering Wheel I guess would be a bit annoying, but we get 2 hollow triggers out of it. Oh sure.
Me, miss? Not by a
And I don't think I want to pass because the elusive is going to be a bit of a problem now if we don't kill it right now.
Punch it. Eat this.
I guess we just... Is there ever a reason to attack differently here? Like if we give Caitlyn the trigger, I don't think it really matters. But these guys are just going to get blocked out. I guess we'll attack with this, they'll just block here. But I don't really want to lose this guy as a blocker. We'll just play like this.
There's always a best path.
Oh, okay, I guess that works too. Yeah, I guess that was silly. I guess we would have pushed 2 extra damage. I don't know if that matters in this case. Hopefully not. We'll see. Nothing to play there, interesting. Oh, that's such a waste.
Aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
Both their champ levels is probably pretty difficult for them to deal with. They could have like a ruination, but it seems kind of unlikely.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
I don't think I want to play anything yet. I think I want to keep up Vengeance. Because they're forced to do stuff. We have a really good board at the moment. It's actually really nice if we can drop a Ledros here.
You can feel the anticipation in the air.
Do we ever do it? Like if we drop this, it goes to 10. Our Vi will ping them for 5. Our Caitlyn might ping them for something. I think we go for it. It's just the third that they have to deal with, right? They don't have Ruination mana. Just like that, tie game. Oh no! That's actually really bad. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Do we just Mystic Shot this guy? I think we do. Because he's a fearsome blocker. We can open next turn. Because unless this is another blocker. Like we just open attacks like, okay, that's fine. So then, how do we want to approach this? Oh, it's fantastic! Okay. That's fantastic. I guess we can just go like this.
Eat this.
Did we get there? Vile face would be really annoying. Vengeance! Woo! Let's go! Coming back from the throw. That was insane. That was a really good board. I don't think I've had like a leveled Caitlyn and a leveled White and a Ledjos on the same board in ever. Alright, GG's. That was a really good session. 7 and 2. I'll take that any day of the week. Wow, that's what it feels like to win in seasonals, doesn't it? I don't feel like I get that record very often. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna check my stats real quick. Because we're having like a fantastic win rate with this at the moment. Let's see. 65% win rate over 26 games. That feels pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna head out now. That was pretty fun stream. If you're watching on stream, I always upload stuff to YouTube in case you miss a stream or so. And if you're watching on YouTube, come hang out. We always have so much fun. Let me know what fun decks you guys have been playing. And I'll catch you around. See you guys.